What's up, party people? Welcome to Elke Your Life. I am your hostess with the mostess. L as in the letter L, and key as in the key to your heart. So let's get into it, my friends. It is March 31st, last day of March, and it is Mindful Monday. Couple things I want to share with you. One, I did a little live, brief clip, live audio, Facebook Live, and I tried to transfer it over to the stories. So far, I've only seen it on Facebook, not on Instagram. I guess that's a problem. At any rate, I wanted to share with you that I am planning to go from this audio to video. So I may need you to follow me over to the other platforms. I'm still kind of figuring that out, but I want to let all of you know I am on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Amazon Music, Podcast Index, Deezer, Pocket Cast, Podcast Addict, Overcast, Podchaser, Player FM, Good Pods, Castro, True Fans, Listen Notes. Oh boy, the list goes on. And I am on YouTube as well. Haven't made it over to, oh my gosh, I always forget this one. Live, audio live. Bear with me, it'll come to me. Okay, it'll come to me and then I'll share with you. I haven't made over to like 2 platforms. And getting pretty frustrated because I've done all the steps and for some reason it hasn't transferred over. Oh, excuse me. Mindful Monday got me messed up. More like Manic Monday for me. Today was the day. As you all know, I am a special education aide and all the kids were in rare form after a weekend. And so, needless to say, there was a lot of action happening today at school. And so I apologize, it's trickling into my podcast. So I did a Facebook Live to let you know that I want to elevate or elkivate my podcasts from an audio over to video. And I am still working out the kinks in that, because what I'm finding is certain platforms you record on, they may not transfer over. So I'm figuring all that out. If any of you listeners have any tips or tricks for me, I would love to hear your wisdom. Please feel free to share. You can text into the show. There's a little thing where it talks about send in a fan mail or text in a fan mail. It gives you the option to do that. Also, for those of you that don't know, I'm on every platform. Facebook, it is Elkivate Your Life Podcast. Instagram, Elkivate Podcast. TikTok, Elkivate Your Life Podcast. And am I leaving anything out? I think I just mentioned all of the social media platforms that I'm on. And so, yes, I'm trying to go from audio to visual. So I just did a little Facebook Live to kind of share that with all of you in hopes that you will follow, like, share, and continue to join me on this joint journey for those of you that already listen and follow me. And then, yes, hoping to grow my audience and my followers. Real quick, wanted to talk to you guys about something on this Mindful Monday, which is Chirothin. It is the new latest and greatest weight loss solution. And it comes in a liquid form, in a dropper form to be exact. And I have been using it because I don't like to promote any product that I haven't used personally. I just have another 10 to 15 pounds to drop, and this is perfect for the people that don't want to work out, don't exercise, don't have the ability to. Maybe you had surgery, maybe you're going to be laid up, maybe you don't have the time. This is a great solution for you. It is prescribed via a chiropractor that I am working very closely with. And so I have the ability to share the information. And then you set up a meeting with the chiropractor. Oh, excuse me. Didn't sleep well last night, guys. The mouth pain is still happening. Anyway, so all of it can be done privately from the convenience of your home. You set up an appointment. I'm not sure if he does that via Zoom or telephone or whatever, but there is an initial consultation where you're asked about like health conditions or, important information like that, like hypothyroidism, or maybe you're diabetic, or maybe you have I don't know. There's so many things. Hashimoto's, high blood pressure, you get the idea. Anyway, it works with your endocrine system and it helps curb your appetite. I have to tell you, I've only been on it for a short time and I've already noticed the change of having no desire to eat, and especially overeat. I mean, I'm not starved, still drinking my water and that sort of thing. But I've definitely noticed that it helps with appetite suppressing. It also helps to boost your metabolism. It has a variety of amino acids, and it's a natural product, so it's not drugs you're putting into your body. There's no injection involved. We provide you with the meal plan, and for the 9-day, you could lose about 10 to 12 pounds, and if you buy there's different levels like silver, bronze, gold. And if you do the typical one, I believe it's 48 days, you can lose 35 to 45 pounds. And this is just by following the meal plan and using the droplets. So for those of you that want to know, please message me, send me a smoke signal, message in a bottle, message by pigeon, whatever you want to do, and I can give you more information about it. So, want to say thank you to all my loyal subscribers, Jeff Pata, Patapalooza. Keep me informed on what's happening with that, what the new date is. And to Mike Kaufman, thank you for subscribing. Lisa Roberts Corbello, thank you for your loyalty and hopefully listening. Hope you and the family are well. Same with you, Jeff. Last but not least, Kyle Few. Professor Dr. Kyle, as I call him, he is the know-all, be-all of anything and everything that you want to know about nutrition, life, tantra, love, you name it, this guy knows it. Anyway, thank you, Kyle Few. Commitment to love. Love is a verb. He has an Audible out. It can be found on Amazon. And guys, it's just a few dollars and it's so worth the read. Whether you are single, married, engaged, in a relationship, looking for a relationship, highly recommend it. So shout out to Kyle. Don't really have much to talk about this evening other than spring break is approaching. Woot woot! And I'm just curious, for those of you people that celebrate spring break, what do you do? Where do you go? As for me, I'm not sure if I'm going anywhere. I know I'm squeezing in some karaoke on a Thursday night, and trying to rally the troops to have a karaoke night and maybe get away for a weekend or something. I don't know. But other than that, on this Mindful Monday, what do you do? How do you take care of your mental health? I bring this up today because, as I was saying, the kids are always kind of off the hook. And I don't mean that in a disrespectful way. I just mean that, they're coming off the weekend and Mondays are always kind of blah, right? You didn't get enough sleep. You were doing stuff all weekend. Maybe you were staying up late. Who knows? And so today was a little cray-cray. I'm not going to lie. Like the kids were all over the map. And I highly believe that the full moon definitely influences a lot of us out there, especially me. I'm a moon child, so I'm definitely influenced by the full moon. And it can influence some people in a different way. For me, it makes me happy and romantic and maybe a little bit more sensitive. And for others, it can have them on a whole nother level. So, what do you do to maintain your mental health? Do you meditate? Do you go for a run? Do you work out at the gym? Do you hike, bike, roller skate, play basketball, football, walk with your friends, take your dog for a walk? Do you meditate? Maybe you don't do yoga, but you meditate, which is what I do morning and evening, and walk my dog. Maybe you go to the gym. Maybe you read a book, listen to an audible, listen to music, dance around your home, whatever it is. I would love to know, what do you do to assist in your mental health? Because if our mind isn't right, our body and spirit is also not right. And, a perfect example is I've had this condition in my mouth this is week 14, ladies and gents, and living in chronic pain and living with the fact that just overnight I had to adjust how I eat, drink, sleep, talk, all of these things. And so it got me thinking, you know, things can manifest in other ways. So some people were saying, oh my gosh, what if this was brought on by stress? And I'm like, well, guess what? I've definitely noticed that when I get anxious or upset or stressed, that the nerves are definitely in the overactive state. And I do feel like it agitates my mouth. So I had to implement more ways to decompress aside from meditation in the morning, evening, and walking my dog. So I haven't started going back to the gym just yet. So what I am doing is taking in a little bit more extra fresh air and doing a little bit more sort of deep breathing and kind of yoga at home. And so I'm curious, what is it that you do to keep your mental state happy and healthy? I would love to hear your feedback. So as I was sharing before, you can find me on all of the platforms, and on all of the platforms, it gives you the option to text in a mail or send in a fan mail. It depends on the platform you're on, what it says exactly. Also, to all of my loyal listeners, if you are interested in subscribing, it would help me oh so much. It's literally as little as a cup of coffee. Starts at $3, goes up to $10, and that money goes towards production costs, helping me grow and step up to the level of being on audio so that I can share on a much more global scale. And in return, I talk about you, your business, a book that you have out, promote your business, and you scratch my back, I scratch yours, right? Anyway, thank you all for tuning in to this Mindful Monday. This is going to be a short and sweet because my mouth has been killing me today. So thank you all for listening. Thank you for tuning into the Facebook Live. I hope that you will like, share, love, follow, do all of the things to help me grow. And until then, ciao for now.